Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with the eCom Sellers Podcast, and I have with me my co-partner or co-pilot on this journey, Miss Kelly Ward.
Yay!
The eCom mom. Go check her out. She's
Mm-hmm.
totally awesome. So we are here to talk to you about eCom news, tips, and more. We do the eCom Sellers Podcast every Monday at 8:30 p.m. and we invite you to come along. Share this information with a friend. We are here to talk about all things e-commerce related, whatever is happening in the news. So I am actually going to just give you guys a quick recap. We just wrapped up the eCom Q4 Summit. And with the eCom Q4 Summit, it is the number one e-commerce training that is designed to help you get ready for quarter four. All the strategies and tips that are shared are all about helping you be a successful seller. So if you want to grab that training, it's still available to you. You can go to www.ecomq4summit.com right now to get that training. So grab it and get ready for Q4 because it's right around the corner. It is now August the 9th. So you don't have a lot of time left. Let's just get this going. The next thing is that I do want to invite you all to come out to the eCom Sellers Mastery Live event. It is August the 27th through the 29th. I was about to give a completely different date, but August the 27th through the 29th. It's here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You get to come hang out with us. So if you will go to www.ecomsellersmastery.com, you can sign up for the live event. I probably should have had that banner pulled up because there's just all kind of stuff going on right now. So yeah, come check out the live event here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We want you to come hang out with us the 27th through the 29th. We are covering your hotel, and surprise, because we had so many people requesting, we actually had an amazing group of college students that want to record. They are videographers. I'm like, I will let you do it. So they're going to record the sessions for us. They're going to go with us on our shopping excursion. They're going to actually go with us to the Dallas Market Center, and they are going to be there for the entire event. So you can grab the recordings if you can't make it to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You can grab the recordings right now by going to www.ecomsellersmastery.com. It is going to be an awesome event, so I cannot wait. And if you're looking for support during your Q4 journey, you can sign up for eCom Sellers Academy because we are happy to help you. eCom Sellers Academy, we have so many benefits and perks. I just can't even remember all of them. If you wanted to sign up for lifetime access, you can grab the lifetime access at 25% off at eCom Sellers Academy at 25% off ESA. And inside of eCom Sellers Academy, we give you live weekly trainings at least 40 weeks out of the year. We don't do them during the weeks in which we host the summits because we host 2 summits a year, and we don't do them on the holidays. Then in addition to that, you get a retail arbitrage list every single week, which is going to be helpful for you during Q4. Retail arbitrage, 10 retail arbitrage leads every single week. In addition to that, every other week, you get a list of ASINs for auto and gating on Amazon, and you get a list of wholesale suppliers. So there's 20 wholesale suppliers every month and 20 ASINs for auto and gating every month. That's what you get. In addition to that, you gain access to our private community. You get our access to our membership site that has over 150 training videos. So if you want to focus on retail arbitrage, you can watch all the retail arbitrage training videos. If you want to focus on online arbitrage, you can watch all those. If you want to focus on drop shipping, you can watch all those. If you want to focus on books, which Kelly knows a lot about books, you can focus on that training. If you want to just know what you need to do for shipping, you can watch that. So there's all kinds of training that's inside of eCom Sellers Academy. All you have to do is go to www.ecomsellersacademy.com. It's $17.99 a month, or you can buy the lifetime access with 25% off with our special right now. So with all of that being said, I am going to turn the floor over to Miss Kelly so she can share with us the latest news, tips, and more. So Miss Kelly, the floor is yours.
All right. Since we didn't record last week, I do have some older news from the last week. Let's start with eBay. eBay, I got a lot because eBay had their eBay open the last week. They still have videos available for you to watch. You just have to dig for them. But they launched some new store features. They're changing the layout for the edit store page. And redesigning store categories, which some sellers said that their store categories kind of went kaput, stopped working or not working correctly. So they might be having to fix that. They upgraded the store newsletter feature so that sellers can create a newsletter for new store subscribers to your store. So some people can, if they want to follow your store, they can subscribe to your store on eBay, and anytime you when you list new stuff, they will be new items onto your store. They will be notified that these are the new items just listed in so and so store. Um, they also are making it easier for to advertise listings off platform. They're making a new tool for developers so that they can display eBay listings across the web.
Nice.
I,
Nice.
I'm that's good. That stuff goes over my head. Oof, I don't know about any of that, so I know Nicole would like that, but I'm like, okay, that sounds nice.
Things to
I
simplify
just
your life
want
as a seller. Yes, I love that.
yes, I'm just list it and forget it, and that's all I do. There's lots of different sellers. There's sellers that like to focus on all the numbers and everything. I'm just list it and get it. Start listing the next item, and then start listing. I don't worry about the numbers too much. Um, let's see. They're adding a new tool for sellers to track their portfolios. This is more for sellers that have like trading cards and such. So that's only available for sellers who do like trading cards and sports cards at the time. And they're partnering with two platforms that work to bring authentic sports memorabilia to fans to help authenticate sports memorabilia items so that you know that really is Joe DiMaggio's signature on the baseball that your grandpa had or whatever. So they're working with that. And they announced during eBay Open that they're extending seller protection and making changes to the payment processing system that manage payments. There's some people having trouble with maybe they already got paid for their day to get the daily payouts, and they made it and they didn't print off their label, and now they have no money to pay for their label, so they have to go use PayPal instead of what they had. So they're working on changing that. And had to start another page. They will offer store sellers a substantial fee reduction for driving sales from their social channels. So it hasn't started yet, but instead of what their fees are, it'll be just a 2.5% final value fee plus a 30-cent transaction fee.
It's almost like a combination of eBay's affiliate program and also
Mm-hmm.
trying to compete with like Poshmark and Mercari with the whole social aspect of it. So very
Yes.
interesting.
And they just announced an up and running grants program offering 50 business sellers a 10K grant package for the U.S. based businesses. They can apply between 86 to 93 at ebay.helloalice.com. And you have to like say what would you use the money for, and they're looking for a big diverse group of people to give to for the grant.
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
And Amazon's net sales increased 27% in the second quarter, and the pandemic helped Amazon gain 30 million new Prime members. So, yeah, people like to use that Prime. I know I like to use that Prime all the time. I'm like, Sometimes we have 4 packages coming, and I bet that driver's going, "What in the world? These people are buying?" You know.
There you go. There you go.
It's just easier. It's just so easier, especially we just got a new puppy, and there's only like, oh, we need to get this for the dog. Just pull up next day delivery. I don't have to go to the store or nothing. So
There you
hopefully we
go.
use that. They're also going to change how they bill the professional sellers beginning this month. They will bill sellers in each country, but the total subscription fee will still be limited to 39.99 US dollars. So if you sell in Canada and UK and I don't know, Australia and the US, then you're going to be billed in each country, but it's not going to go over the $40 per month subscription fee you have just for US Amazon. And
Okay.
they will charge all the subscription fees on the same day of the month rather than on monthly anniversary of the seller's registration in each country. So if you're used to their Amazon subscription fee coming out at on certain dates, it might be changing. So just keep an eye on that. And one last PayPal. PayPal's ending its Funds Now program. That's when you made a sale and boom, that money was right there in the account. And they're gonna try to they're coming up with something like it but right now they're getting rid of the Funds Now program.
Okay.
So that might have to change how some people how to do their business because they're so dependent on having those funds right then. So that's all the news I have.
Oh, that was all good news. All right, so let me share a little bit of news. You go back to your screen. I'm going to share my screen now. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I think I'm going to share. All right, so I'm going to share just a little bit of news. Okay, so there's some news out there. We have Walmart is going to be offering bonuses to keep warehouse workers on the job, coming to us from CNBC. So, of course, I'm sure Amazon is going to probably offer something similar. But warehouse work goes up significantly during the holidays or during Q4. So this does not surprise me. But be on the lookout, probably going to be something from Amazon as well. Some kind of bonuses. And then I think Walmart also was offering, because there's sort of an employee shortage to some extent, they were offering to pay for college. I think Amazon followed suit, or Amazon did it first, and then Walmart is following suit. So again, some articles out there, competition, trying to keep people so that they have enough staff for their warehouses. So that's good for us.
Yeah, Target's doing the same, I believe, that they're going to pay for college and your books.
There you go. See, so this is all good news. Then you have Amazon is working on, this is on the business journals, that Amazon deal signals squeeze out e-commerce companies like Shopify. So they are going to be rolling out a deal or some programs that are designed specifically to trying to attract some of the third-party sellers that are not on Amazon Marketplace to come and sell their products on Amazon Marketplace. I think this is definitely in line with Amazon working to get more brands and become more brand focused. So as you see, some of the challenges that third-party sellers are having that are doing retail and online arbitrage, like they're definitely trying to build brand and brand space on Amazon. So that's a big push. Hopefully it'll work out for them, because it's definitely driving some of us crazy. This weekend is tax-free weekend for some states. So you can check this out on Fox Business News. So for Texas, it's definitely tax-free weekend. You can check out an article. You just Google tax-free weekend and you'll see some of the states. So the one thing about tax-free weekend is, for stores where you can't get your tax break like Target, you can definitely use it to buy some inventory. Sometimes they'll have amazing deals that you can buy things. There's some limitations and restrictions. So, but tax-free weekend. So for us, it just happened. Today's the ninth, so it happened on the 8th. But there's still some that are coming up. So go and look and see what's happening in your state, and write this on your calendar for next year, so that you are aware of which states that when is your state offering tax free weekend? Because again, most of the stores will offer some kind of major discount. For those people who buy things, and then of course there's restrictions and limitations. So Walmart is selling its e-commerce tech to other retailers. So they own a lot of products, they own a lot of tools, and so they're selling some of their tech to other retailers, which is good for them. That means that they're making more money. Some of their CRM functionality. So if you as we expand out and continue to sell on other platforms, you might get over to another platform and go, hey, this looks familiar. Might be because Walmart sold some of its tech to them. Could be. Then this is coming to us from Axios. So physical stores are going with micro fulfillment centers. So I'm going to give you an example. So we know that there's like IKEA has these big superstores, and they want to make sure a lot of the big stores want to make sure that their inventory is positioned where people, if they want to order online, that people can get it fairly quickly or fairly decently. Because we know that there's a whole issue with shipping, which reminds me, there was an article about USPS. I need to find that one. But anyway, there was one. So let me see if I can find it real quick. But so that means that you're going to find a bunch of fulfillment centers, micro fulfillment centers, smaller fulfillment centers for big box stores, being created and spread out because of the challenges with getting mail distributed. I think that's very interesting. So you're going to see more of that. People taking up space or partnering with others to have more space. And let me just see, there was one more. It was USPS News. I think it came out yesterday. Yeah, so this was in Business Insider. The U.S. Postal Service is set to slow down certain first class mail deliveries in October. So, again, if you don't have a game plan for your mail and distribution, because none of us are going to be able to control this, this is going to have a ripple effect. It's going to impact those people that are using UPS. And just know the UPS sometimes funnels some of their deliveries, depending on what it is, through USPS. So even if you use UPS, it gets funneled through USPS sometimes, not all the time. And then FedEx. So be prepared and have a game plan for how this is going to impact you in this Q4. You need to have a strategy to deal with this. A way to communicate with your customers so that they're not so agitated and frustrated because they haven't received their package.
I'm agitated and frustrated too. It's not. I mean,
as a seller, yeah.
I put it in the post office. I can't make them deliver any faster.
Yeah, that's true. So figure out what your strategy is going to be, and we're going to talk about some strategies at our live event. But figure out what your strategy is going to be so that you can manage and mitigate the number of requested returns and refunds that you might get from people because they were like, look, I ordered this and it took forever. But I guess the upside, there's a slight upside to this, is that, because there's going to be more and more micro fulfillment centers, like, so the shipments that have to go across the country there, hopefully over time will be fewer and fewer of those, because, there's all these small fulfillment centers in major hubs, which will hopefully get things to people a little bit faster, possibly, because there's more of them. Kind of like what Amazon does with all of its fulfillment centers. So the big box stores are taking a cue from that, and that might improve some of the distribution, especially if you're selling, if you're drop shipping or you're fulfilling from another website. That may save you a little bit of grief. You may want to check with your wholesale supplier, see what they're doing. Are they planning on putting in a couple of distributing things out so that they have a couple of fulfillment centers? I don't know, but just be prepared for the USPS slowdown. We've been talking about it, and you just need to be prepared for it. So it was in the news. I wanted to make sure that you knew about it so you could think about it, and be prepared for the madness that will be it. So In any case, with that being said, what e-commerce tip do we want to share with them today, Kelly? What do you think might be helpful?
Um, it's getting ready for the busy time, so this is a time to go through your supplies and make sure you have enough supplies because, and that's for ordering your free shipping supplies from the post office because everyone's gonna be doing that soon, and because they're already gonna be busier with the holidays, it's gonna take longer for your shipping supplies to get there. So start ordering extra supplies, more bubble mailers, more poly mailers. What do you use? What boxes do you use? Go see what you need and order those. Do you need more poly bags
Yeah.
for inventory or wrap? I use the stretch wrap sometimes for bigger stuff that doesn't fit in poly bags.
There you go.
Um, what shipping labels? You don't want to be stuck in the middle of shipping and run out of shipping labels.
Nope.
So yeah, you need to go through your supplies and make a list, and then figure out a time during each month so you can go and do an inventory of your supplies so that you're not caught, you know, having to run to Walmart at 10 o'clock at night to get more copy paper because you ran out of copy paper to do your, shipping. So that's a one good supply, to get ready for Q4.
Yep.
Um, and go ahead and start listing every holiday. People ask, when do I start listing Christmas? It sells year round. When do I start? It's Halloween sells year round. I've got Halloween stuff going out tomorrow. So just list
List.
because you'll be busy shipping soon. You'll be taking up more time shipping, so
Yep.
you won't have as much time to list.
Absolutely.
And if you are not a new seller, visit your sales from last year and see what was your biggest sellers and make sure you have those, look for those to sell this year. If it's not something that was trendy from last year, but I sold a bunch of, Mickey Mouse stockings. I'm gonna look for Mickey Mouse stockings again this year. So
I have a boatload. I don't know how many tubs of stockings I have. It's ridiculous. It's a lot, but I use it to always create bundles every single year. So I love the stockings, especially if you can get the good ones that have the fur at the top. I know you and I get them at the same place. We can also call the wholesale supplier, but the place that we get them at, they put them on sale. So they'll put them on clearance, and then you'll get them at a deeper discount. And then we also have a place that's called Dirt Cheap around here as well, where you can get them there. So my tip for you all is have a backup plan if you're doing private label, white label. Put together your backup plan for inventory just in case your inventory doesn't arrive in time or something is going on with your supplier. What is your plan B? What is your plan B? Is it that this Q4 you're going to maybe dip your toe into retail and online arbitrage? Some of the best places to get inventory during Q4, like Ollie's, is a great place. I am so glad that we have an Ollie's here. I'm so glad. People are like, Dollar Tree, no, but there's Dollar General and there's Family Dollar. A lot of those places will have all kinds of deals. So if your inventory doesn't come in, this is a great opportunity to get a little familiar with retail arbitrage and online arbitrage, because that is just in time inventory. You literally could walk out the door, go into get in your car, drive over there, and then go into a store, scan some stuff, list it, and have it sell before you leave the store, and while it's still in your cart. And that's the thing that we love about retail arbitrage. So inventory is a non-issue when it comes to retail arbitrage, being able to get it. And it's not just about listing it on Amazon. Like I use Amazon to do my research while I'm in stores, but I sell it on all kinds of platforms. So make sure you install all the apps that you plan on selling on. Get familiar with your platforms right now. And if you're going to try a new method, this is the time to practice that new method of e-commerce. That's what we want to tell you. So, with that being said, we're going to get ready to wrap up. So, I want to encourage you guys, grab your eCom Q4 All Access Pass. It's still available. You can still get it. There's 26 masterclass sessions in there with 22 amazing bonuses. And we gave away last night all of these. We called all these names of people who won stuff. So, congratulations to all the winners. All the the VAs are going to be getting in touch with you next week, or getting in touch with you. Sorry, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably by Wednesday, my guess, because our plate is quite full. So grab the All Access Pass. You won't regret it. It'll give you the opportunity to get ready for Q4. There were some great bonuses in there, stuff you can use right now. If you're looking for support this Q4, we just want to encourage you to join the eCom Sellers Academy. Again, you get 25% off of lifetime access. And the other great thing about it is you get all of these amazing perks. You get a weekly retail arbitrage list of 10 leads every single week. That's 40 a month. You get 20 auto ungating ASINs if you're selling on Amazon. If you're not, that's okay. If you are looking for wholesale suppliers, you get 20 wholesale suppliers every month, so 10 every other week. You get live training all during Q4, and you can ask questions. We have 2 live Q&A sessions, don't we, Kelly? We have 2 of them, live Q&A sessions. We've been doing it since we started 2019. So, you can come and ask any question that you want. And we have our quarterly coaching. You get coaching absolutely free. You don't have to pay for it. So we just want to encourage you to come hang out with us and learn a little bit about e-commerce, go on this journey, and let us help you while you're on your e-commerce journey. And then last but not least, we do want to invite you to come hang out with us at the live event. The live event is here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You go to www.ecomsellersmastery.com to sign up. There is a recording option because of some amazing students that are videographers. That means we're going to get some really good footage. They're like, we got some equipment we're going to be using. I'm like, okay, we'll just bring it all. I don't care. So they're going to be setting up their fancy smancy equipment and recording everything. It's going to be all professionally done. So I'm excited. So grab the recordings. You'll gain access to all the materials. If you grab the recordings, the information is on the website. So if you decide to come to the live event, there's still space available. We would love to have you. But if not, and then if some of you, like you got an email, there might be a special offer for you if you check your email. If you wanted to come to the live event, make sure you read your email because there might be an opportunity for you to get something special out of it. But in any case, I think that is it. We want to thank you for hanging out with us while we do the eCom Sellers podcast. We do this every Monday at 8:30 p.m. We invite you to come back and hang out with us next Monday, where we share with you the latest e-commerce news, tips, and more. My name is Nicole Whitlock. This awesome lady over there she is. This awesome lady over here is
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
Yes, and she is awesome. I just want y'all to know that. All right, we'll talk with you later. We're going to say goodbye for now. Bye.